Volvo is a company in transition. Once an oddball little Swedish firm supplying tank-like boxes to aging hippies, it has evolved into a thoroughly modern and cosmopolitan concern. One that now offers buyers the sophistication and excitement of more successful European brands like BMW. And in 1998, that evolution continues. Last year's 850 station wagon has evolved into the V70 and spawned a line of family haulers that are as well-rounded as their ancestors were square. And the latest addition to Volvo's increasingly diverse selection of wagons is the V70 XC all-wheel drive wagon, or cross-country to its friends. It was designed as a luxurious alternative to both bulky sport utility vehicles and Subaru's super successful legacy Outback. To distinguish it from its V70 siblings, the cross-country gets a more aggressive nose with a heftier bumper and deeper front fascia. The back end is also beefed up, and even the roof rack is stouter. But the real meat of this cross-country package starts with an extra inch of ground clearance for a total of 6.5 inches. As well as increased ride height, partly from the higher profile Continental all-weather tires on 15-inch aluminum wheels. The next link in the chain is the cross-country's all-wheel drive system. It uses a centrally mounted viscous clutch to automatically distribute up to 95% of the available engine power to the end of the car with the most traction. The front wheels also get standard low-speed traction control, while rear wheel power is spread out by a locking differential. Power which comes from Volvo's 2.5-liter light-pressure 5-cylinder turbocharged engine. At peak output, it produces 190 horsepower and 199 pound-feet of torque, and feeds it to all four wheels through a standard 4-speed automatic transmission with economy, sport, and winter driving modes. Altogether, this gives the cross-country a very comfortable level of traction on wet or rough surfaces, without the sometimes clumsy feel of a pure SUV. Now, it may have a rough-and-tumble name and extra ground clearance, but Volvo intends the cross-country to be more of an all-weather daily driver than a true off-road vehicle. And we found that daily driving in the XC could be quite entertaining, as we sprinted from 0 to 60 in 8 seconds flat, and through the quarter mile in 16 seconds at 88 miles per hour. With maximum torque available at only 1,800 RPM and the 4-speed automatic delivering flawless shifts, the cross-country was both refined and fun. Even more so when we took to the corners. Its front hydraulic strut and rear multi-link suspension delivered very tight, precise response to the superbly weighted steering. There was the usual front plow found in most all-wheel drive cars and more body roll from the long travel suspension, but grip was of sport sedan caliber, as was braking performance. We averaged 115-foot stops thanks to standard anti-lock equipped 4-wheel discs, which delivered less nosedive and better lateral stability than truck-based vehicles. Stability was also excellent on the street, though we found the ride to be a bit harsh, especially on rough pavement. But excellent interior accommodations help make up for that. Like all recent Volvos, the cross-country's cockpit is comfortable and well-equipped, though the pale wood trim kept us from calling it handsome. Safety features include the usual pair of dash-mounted airbags and additional side airbags mounted in the seats. Those seats get standard heaters and 8-way power adjustments. Leather and cloth upholstery is standard and full leather is optional. A steering column that both tilts and telescopes is also included, as are dual power points and heaters for the outside mirrors. Climate controls are straightforward with separate temperature controls for both driver and passenger. While the 100-watt stereo is also quite logical. Our pre-production car system carried an in-dash CD changer. Production cars will have a single CD unit. Less logical are the pull-out cup holders in the center console. It's a spill waiting to happen. The rear seat has plenty of room for both children and adults. The 60-40 split seatbacks fold easily. 37.1 cubic feet of luggage space is available with the seats up and a full 67 cubic feet when folded. And when the seats are up, this neat retractable net keeps pets and cargo where they belong. With so much to offer, the Volvo V70 XC should appeal to a wide range of luxury car buyers, especially when they see its not unreasonable $37,960 base price. Production machines will also feature a standard sunroof. Leather will be the only option, and that will boost the price to $39,155. Just as the Subaru Outback carved its own niche in the mid-price wagon segment, the Volvo V70 XC all-wheel drive fills a new gap in the upscale family car market. It provides buyers that don't want a truck-like sport utility with true all-weather capability, practical load hauling, and the comfort and driving feel of a real luxury car. It's the most do-anything Volvo ever built, and shows how a square little Swedish company has become one of the most well-rounded car makers in the world.